Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and if you are joining us for the first time, welcome on in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy all of my videos that I upload to the YouTube platform. Today we're going to be doing a fun little comparison between some of the top-selling Adidas silhouettes and some comparable top-selling Gola silhouettes. This is a brand that I definitely feel like has come into the mix of the competition, really giving Adidas a run for their money. So as far as the brand Gola, if you have yet to hear about this brand, you may have started to kind of see it within stores or online, but this brand was established back in 1905 and it's a British sneaker brand. I feel like it is definitely becoming super popular in the States. It was super popular back in the 1970s, but they have now had this major resurgence, and it's because the sneakers just look great. So I've also kind of brought out some comparable Adidas sneakers, which kind of look similar. Not exactly sure still who copied who, but the price point also, strangely in a weird way, is almost identical. But you let me know in the comments after this video or while you're watching this video, which brand do you prefer? And which one do you think looks better as far as the silhouettes go? So let's jump right into it. So I'm going to start off with the Gola Elan, and this is again one of Gola's top performing sneakers. It's retailed at $115. I pulled out the Handball Special just because I think it kind of looks quite similar to it in different ways. There are of course some key differences with the laces and how roomy it is. This is a bit lower profile, while the Gola Elan is a little bit thicker profile with a lot more room and space on the toe box region, and it's a lot chunkier of a heel, so it's going to give you a little bit more space and room as far as height goes on this one. As far as the laces go too, a little bit different there, but similar materials that they've used on both of the sneakers. This Handball Special usually between 120 to 110 depending on the material used on it. But again, quite similar, but I don't know, like there's just a look and feel to the Gola that I feel like it's just giving me more of a vintage lived in vibe. One of my favorite Golas for the look and feel. It's not exact to the Samba, but you know, as you can kind of see, I guess, on this pair, it has that same cutout on the front of the toe box. But this also is kind of similar just in shape to the Badminton. I love the Badminton. I think it kind of has like the upper of a New Balance 550 actually, but easier to walk and wear. It also has kind of like a Keds look and feel for where the lace is and where the tongue is. So it's kind of a bit of a hybrid of different silhouettes that we've seen from kind of like the 80s, 70s kind of generation, which I think is why people are really loving this pair. As far as the price point goes, these retail around $100 and those Sambas are between $100 to $120, of course, depending on the type of material used on it. And then last but not least, we have the Gola Bullet, which I was kind of looking at it, kind of reminds me a little bit of a Nike Cortez with kind of the side shaping. Again, this sneaker came or was established in the 70s, so that kind of makes sense why it looks like that. But as far as the upper, also kind of looks like the Gazelle a little bit, but of course the shape is a little bit lower profile on the Gazelle there. But this one retails at $100 and that Gazelle retails for between $120 to $130. So really interesting to see all of the silhouettes that are really trendy on different sites, and Gola has no competition as far as it goes. Like Adidas honestly is nowhere near it when I look at the bestseller list on each of the sites, which is quite interesting, though there are of course a ton of people that still wear these Adidas silhouettes just because they are so popular. But it is kind of refreshing to see that people are kind of drifting and moving to another brand like Gola, trying it out, wearing something different, so that isn't like a doppelganger world where every single person is wearing the same exact shoe. And they also offer so many different color variations in Golas, so lots going on. But you let me know, which sneakers do you prefer? Are you Team Adidas or are you Team Gola? Are you willing to actually test out the Gola to see what the hype is all about? All right, everyone, that is it for this overview and comparison of the Gola and Adidas silhouettes. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all next episode.